honestly, okay. What's the date? What's the fucking date? Today is the 7th, 5th, 2025, which is the 7th of May, 2025. Yes. Bad memory. How I've been. It's been January, February, March. So since the 1st of March, April, May. It's been 2 months and 1 week since I've moved out to 122, and it's been good. It's been good. I've grown quite a lot. I've grown in the sense of being more independent. Having that individuality now, definitely. Whenever you're part of your family, you sometimes feel like you're a piece of a puzzle. You know, you grow up with these people all your life. You've seen them all your life. And it's quite degrading at some point, because you never get to truly learn about yourself, learn about the person who is up here in your mind. A lot of my struggles have come from actually handling things on my own. Life, especially when you live alone, can sometimes get out of hand, and you have no one to handle, you have no one to help you. A lot of it is dependent on yourself. How much you do, how much you get sunlight, how much you learn, how much you grow. It's never dependent on someone else. It's always dependent on you. And it's so easy to get lost in scrolling, distracting yourself all day, doing absolutely nothing, because that has been my biggest struggle over the past few days, is absolutely doing nothing. I have so many goals about working out, fitness, camera stuff, fucking hell. Like, that's how much you know I haven't even started my personal brand. So much time has been wasted, and so much promises has been broken, because I've been lazy, and there's no one to tell me to work. You know, at least at home you feel the bloody shame of your mum walking in and telling you how much you're so useless and pathetic, and that makes you want to get up and grind even more. My biggest motivation before was to move out when I was with my family. That was my goal. That was the essence of success to me, is moving out. And I used to work hard and have that goal. Sorry, my bad. And have that goal in my head mentally, that's what I'm striving for. I'm striving to move out, nothing else. Ever since I've moved in, to be fair, I know I say ever since, but I'm like 2 kg up, you know, which is very good. At least I've racked up like a job in my camera stuff. What I was gonna say is, ever since I moved in, I've been lazy. Hands down. I haven't been working as hard as I thought. Actually, you know what? Fuck all the rest. I haven't been working as hard as I thought I would. As hard as I've envisioned, but once I've moved out and had my own space. There's been a lot of struggles, but all the struggles are pathetic. They're all excuses, they're not struggles. They're all struggles because of my ease to be distracted, with my days on end of regret. God, that's my second thing. Regret, you know? I don't want to spend this year specifically trying to work so hard No, trying to not work so hard and get up to nothing and end up distracting myself in this house which I thought would actually help me. And it's so funny how the world works. You end up reaching a goal and you just realize your goal will never make you happy. And I truly understand how it's all about the journey. There hasn't been much of a journey coming to this house. It's been a bit chaotic, don't get me wrong, but this is honestly the first step. You know, moving out from my mum, moving out from my brothers. It's been like, the first month has been tough because my family have been really, I think it's just attachment issues and normal things, you know. I think it's been fine, to be fair. Where I go from here, a little bit of course is I don't really know. Which I wish I knew the answers of. But fairs, you know. My next goal is I want to move out by myself. I live with roommates currently, and be so honest, my roommates aren't inspirational. I want to be inspired by people. I want to make new friends. And it's been really a tough time being in a house where honestly people don't have these same struggles as I do, as working hard, as what I define as working hard, which is being creative, pushing myself, going gym, having goals set in stone. You know, you're the average of 5 people you hang around. And I do have to say on that note, like moving out has been quite lonely because I've kind of isolated myself from everyone because I don't want to relate to these people. A lot of what I see from them is they come over and they distract themselves, and I don't want to be part of that puzzle. You know, like how I was part of the puzzle in my family. You know, my family, I say, weren't the best. Used to be tough with my mum and my family and normal problems we used to have, and separating myself really helped. And I don't want to be part of that puzzle as well with my friends of just wasting time and not being ambitious. My friends are not ambitious, and I feel like I have this intrinsic fire inside of me every day that wants to get up and keep working, and inevitably it's left me to be quite alone in a space, in a house which, you know, isn't bringing that type of energy. I want to make new friends this year. Once I start making stuff online, once I start working on my personal brand, I need to get that straight in my head. So I can meet new people, I can meet cool people who make cool shit. And that's something I love and I relate to. I don't care about instant gratification things of going abroad, going to a club and saying hi, hello to someone and then that's it. I want to build a relationship, and I find it really awesome if it's building a relationship with someone who's also creative, who's someone who also works in my space, who's someone also very ambitious, because I want to uplift each other. I've only met one person who I've kind of had that brotherly relationship with one friend in my life, and I've never got that since. It's been tough being in that space where you have to say no all the time to a lot of these things because you want to work. It's been a mix of emotions because in the sense of that I've also been distracting myself, and when you distract yourself you question your purpose, you know, you question everything you're doing. Maybe you should go out with your friends and start messing around and, you know, going out, partying, drinking and wasting your time on instant gratifications. Maybe you should, you know, maybe you should do that. And in my head it's like what things have changed. And that feeling really aches because everything that you've done, all the no's you have said, all the no's you have like dished out, are they meaningless? Do they have any purpose? Do they have any meaning? Do you have any meaning? What's your purpose? And it's been that road map of constantly going in a circle and struggling with my reality of not pushing myself, of not grinding, because I've sat here distracted, wasting time doing absolutely niche. I haven't worked as hard as I could. I haven't done the one thing that I wanted to do, which is my personal brand. My personal brand is my biggest thing, is my reason to be eased in my satisfaction of life, because that is such a big goal for me. I've wanted this for years and I've never done it. I thought I had to move out to this new place and find my own space so I can make these videos. I have my own space and I'm still not making these videos. I've done nothing. I've posted nothing. I can talk about it all day, you know, and I've met many creatives and all they do is also talk, and I look at them, I'm like, what all you do is talk and there's no action behind it. I'm the literal same. I feel so hypocritical, you know? I feel so hypocritical being the person who has these thoughts of you're not, you're only talk, you're only this, you're only that. There's no action to back it up, there's no work to be produced that I can see. I'm the exact same boat. And when you live with that struggle, with that mental pain, you feel this tense feeling in your heart. That you haven't done the same. And all you're doing is projecting a mirror of yourself, who you wish to be. You're this, you're that, you're this. In reality, all it is just, I'm this, I'm that. So yeah, that's been my struggle for today. It's been my piece of journaling. Quite enjoyed these chapters. This is my first day back after a few months down the line. But tomorrow, no buts. Tomorrow, I'll see you again. Take care.